Hi everyone, my name's Andrew Newton and I'm the Learning Support Teacher here at TAS. At TAS, here's how mindfulness looks in our classrooms and advisory. Short breathing pauses between tests. Journaling, how am I thinking right now? Silent reflection after a conflict. And daily check-ins to observe and name emotions. Even 30 seconds of mindful breathing can help reduce stress, improve attention, help students reframe negative thinking. Instead of reacting, students learn to respond. So how can we bring it together from awareness to growth? When students learn to observe their thoughts and identify the distortions they're thinking, they begin to change their internal dialogue. It shifts from "I always mess up" to "this was one mistake and I'm learning from it." That small change builds resilience, confidence, and a healthier emotional life. Now, here's something interesting. We used to think that pushing away negative thoughts was bad, like bottling up emotions. But now findings say that sometimes choosing not to dwell on these thoughts can actually help. It's not about ignoring feelings. It's about noticing a thought like, "I messed up," and then gently moving your focus to something positive, like what you learned or what's next. Think of it like mental decluttering. You don't have to unpack every box of old worries. In closing, at TAS, we don't just help students think critically in academics. We teach them to think clearly about themselves. Because when they understand their thoughts, they grow in courage, compassion, and clarity. So next time a thought appears out of nowhere, ask, is this kind? Is this true? And is there a more balanced way to see it? Mindfulness and reflection at TAS teaches us what we can do about that. The first step is to become curious, not critical. Instead of judging yourself for a negative thought, pause and ask, where might this belief come from? Is it still true for me today? Does it help me move forward or does it hold me back? At TAS, we guide students through mindful reflection processes, safe conversations with counselors, journaling to trace their thoughts to their source, and reframing activities to turn old stories into new strengths. When students realize that many of their thoughts are influenced, not fixed, they gain power. Power to rethink, the power to choose, and the power to grow beyond the stories of the past. One way to get past fears, like the fears of public speaking or participation in sports and athletics that I had, is something called exposure therapy. It sounds fancy, but it's really about facing what scares you in small, manageable steps. Like, if you're nervous about speaking up in class, maybe start by sharing an idea with a friend, then answering one question in a group, then talking more over time. Research shows this works because each step makes the fear feel smaller. It's how I got better at speaking and sports. Little by little, I faced what felt hard, and it stopped holding me back. At TAS, we believe in helping students rewrite their internal narrative, not by ignoring the past, but by understanding it. Because your thoughts are shaped by where you've been, but they don't have to determine where you're going.